ओह, स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट हो गई ब्रो। गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं अपन।
It is opening night, a huge night for both sets of fans. Match day one in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for
गेम स्टार्ट
commentary
हो रहा है
by
भाई
the
लोग।
former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. I can't wait for this, Lee.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
This is how it looks for the home side. The emphasis very much on the positive, Lee.
Yeah, very much so. A narrow three in midfield with a number 10 supporting the two main strikers. A back four spread across the pitch. The fullbacks need to...
Going for
बच
power
गया भाई,
there,
बच गया,
but
बच गया।
just too much elevation on the shot, Lee.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
And make no mistake, Lee, Real Madrid expect. And threaded through by Isco. And it's there for Karim Benzema.
Oh,
Not too
ho,
far
ho,
away,
ho.
just a bit too much height on it.
Well, the keeper's beaten. He's gone for precision over power. It's a good effort.
जर्रा सी बच गई भाई।
Well, match day one in the UEFA Champions. League always exhilarating
Resume
and as
कर
we
डाले
look
अपन ने।
at the group What might we see in this section, Lee?
Well, I think the visiting side are going to be the strongest throughout the group, and they'll be looking to start the campaign off with 3 away points. How good would that be? They're very strong, you'd say stronger than the others in the group, so I'm pretty sure they'll finish top.
Casemiro. And he's clear as lines. Gareth Bale knows a thing or two about excelling. Lee, what sort of performance does he have in him today?
Well, sometimes he blows hot and cold, Gareth Bale, but when he's hot, boy, watch out.
And Isco.
Well, it was an incredible campaign, wasn't it? It's hard enough to win the Champions League, but to go on and repeat that success is really, really difficult. But they are a massive club, big expectations, top players. They need a bit of luck along the way. They certainly had some of that last season, but you expect them to go deep into this competition. Can they go all the way, though?
जीतेंगे जीतेंगे
Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Over it comes. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Bale. Marcelo.
Oh
Sloppy in possession. Isco.
छोड़ा
The ball.
वाह यार
Modric
क्या
with
बॉल
the
डाली है भाई
pass. Is it going to be the moment for Gareth Bale?
अबे फाउल दे फाउल दे फाउल दे भाई साहब
Corner given to Real Madrid.
यार पेनल्टी होनी थी यार ये तो पेनल्टी थी
And fired over by Kroos, attending to his defensive chores. Casemiro lost the ball. The ball with Luka Modric. Toni Kroos.
वाह वाह वाह
Isco. And Bale prepared to fire. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. This could be an interesting avenue. He's given us away.
कर ले पास पास खेल ले
It was a fine
पास
looking
पास
attack,
खेल
but
था
now
साला
they've given the ball away. Isco. Real Madrid have given us away.
हट
Marcelo. This is Varane. Now Casemiro. And Isco. And scope for the cross.
छुड़ा लेता है यार इसको से छुड़ा लेता है
Given away. Modric. Marcelo. Isco. And Bale prepared to fire. Taking care
सही
of
पास
business
डाला था भाई
defensively
सही
here.
पास डाला था यार
Given away. Can he make this move count? Given away. Sloppy
हट
Carvajal.
यार
Now Casemiro. In possession, Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Isco has it. And the pass over the top is for Benzema.
Benzema,
So, the Real
Benzema.
Madrid corner.
बेंजेमा था भाई.
Corner kick to Benzema. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross and he gets up well and it's just wide.
He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating that is. Look at that, spot on.
And
Arey,
3 minutes will be
nahi
added
yaar.
on for stoppages. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Ramos completely on top of the situation. Toni Kroos. Isco moving with authority.
पीछे पड़ जाता है यार
And there it
बिल्कुल.
is, the half-time whistle. Well, we tend to talk in glowing terms about Gareth Bale, but perhaps, Lee, he ought to be...
तो गोल करना पड़ेगा माम.
Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. They've given it away. Karim Benzema.
आह. अरे यार सही पास डाला था भाई.
Given away.
किसमें सियाही छूट रही है मेरे को बहुत तेज अब.
Casemiro
सामने ही
is
से
fast,
छेड़ ले रहा है
gobbled
यार
up.
वो.
Bale. Gareth Bale.
एक सेकंड लेट हो
My
गया यार.
goodness, the
एक
importance of
सेकंड
getting there
लेट हो गया.
was not lost on the keeper. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Here's
छेड़ लेते
Carvajal.
हैं भाई. अपन भी अच्छा खेल रहे हैं ऐसा नहीं है.
Tremendous
डाला अपन
ball
ने
played
पास.
through. Gareth Bale. It's got to be. Well, the diving save it was. I think that might have
नहीं
been
हो
for
पा
the
रहा भाई
cameras,
वो.
Lee.
Well, he could have thrown his cap on that.
हम लोग भी धाकड़ खेल रहे हैं.
Substitution time it is. Kroos with the corner. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind.
Marcelo था
Goalkeeper has
पीछे.
it. Oh, they've lost it. This is Varane. Casemiro. Half an hour remaining then. The ball with Luka Modric. Gareth Bale. Betwixt and between that clearance.
Ah,
On the basis
shit.
of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
अबे निकल ही नहीं पाता
Oh,
है.
you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Well, is he going
Yes.
to give them the advantage?
Yes.
The
Yes.
opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
कर दिया
Well, they've
भाई
made the
अपन ने
pressure
गोल
count.
कर
They
दिया.
really deserve this lead.
सही दिमाग लगाया था भाई, सही दिमाग लगाया था.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the
ये
net.
अपन ने
Keeper
अगर
couldn't do
मारते ना
anything
वहां से
about
तो
it.
नहीं हो पाता गोल.
And
अपन
the
ने
goal
पास
was
डाल दिए
scored.
ना,
Well
फिर
worth
इससे गोल
another
करवाया.
look, Lee.
ये ज़्यादा सही टेक्निक थी. मैच्योर से सेमी प्रो में आ गए अपन. सेमी प्रो खेल रहे हैं अपन. प्रोफेशनल तक पहुंचना भाई, प्रोफेशनल बहुत हार्ड है.
So underway
इसको ने
again
गोल
with
किया.
Real Madrid in front.
भाई रियल मैड्रिड से जीत गए भाई अपन. रियल मैड्रिड लेके मतलब.
Well, let's see, does he mean business? Tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. Carrying a genuine threat here. Well, let's see what he has in
भाई इन
store
लोग को
for
क्या
them.
हो गया एकदम से.
Will there be a tangible end product? And Varane foiling
Wow.
them. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Given away by Real Madrid. This could be an interesting avenue.
अरे यार अच्छी वाली बॉल मिल गई थी.
They've given it away.
वाह.
Through ball from Modric.
Wow.
Manoeuvring his way forward. The ball with Luka Modric.
दौड़ दौड़
Modric
दौड़
unable
दौड़
to
दौड़
hang
दौड़
on
दौड़.
to the ball.
फ्री का हक दिया यार मैंने वहाँ पे यार, कसम से.
Can he make this move count? "15 minutes remaining."
नहीं यार.
They're making considerable progress with the ball, but will there be an end product?
वाह भाई, गोल
Straight
कीपर ने
down the
बचा
throat
लिया.
of Navas. Here's Carvajal. Excellent defending.
अपने पास है, अपने
Couldn't
पास
quite
है.
keep it in play. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, the attack
नहीं
promising as it
नहीं
was,
भाई,
scuppered there.
निकलने नहीं दे रहा हूँ. अच्छा खेल लो.
Tremendous block from Modric. Bale. And the pass from Gareth Bale intercepted. Now, what can he do here? Is he going to punish them here?
भाई ये मैच तो जीतता बनता अपना.
Bale. And
नहीं.
given away.
आई
Might very
नहीं
well have
यार.
late excitement here. 5 minutes to go. And just one goal
5
between
मिनट
them.
बचे हैं.
Well, let's see, does he mean business? Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. And a strong
भाई
tackle.
यार ऑफ फाउल वाल दे ही नहीं रहा, वो गिरा रहा साला मुझे.
Given away. Well, the intervention was by Luka Modric, a good one. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. And the referee has
90
added
मिनट
on
में
2
गोल
minutes
मारा
of
भाई उसने.
stoppage time.
90 मिनट में मतलब गया नहीं. 2 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा मिले, अपन 2 मिनट खा जाएंगे इसके.
Modric. Given away.
जीत
And
गए.
there is the full-time whistle.
जीत गई Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid pick up all 3 points in this, their
भाई.
opening match in the
अच्छा
Champions
खेले
League.
अपन.
Yeah, really, really strong.
स्टेट वेट पढ़ लें क्या?
It is opening night, a huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? It's Barcelona. They face Tottenham Hotspur, and the action comes your way next on EA TV.
फुल चद्दर अद्दर लेके आए
Welcome
हैं लोग
everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, joined for commentary tonight by Lee Dixon. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It's Barcelona up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that
Harry
you win your
Kane
home
is Harry
games,
Kane.
don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
सन भी है.
Catalan, they say, més que un club, more than a club, and this has always been more than just any old competition for Barcelona, Lee.
Well, it's almost their own. They just love playing in this competition. We always get good games when Barcelona turn up, and I don't think we're in for anything other than that in the group stages. They'll be concentrated because they're professionals, and that'll probably get them through to the knockout stages, and then we know what happens from there.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti starts alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. Can they get themselves in front here?
क्या पास डाला था भाई.
And they'll have to throw it back in play. Dyer. Well, can he make this move count? Clattered away. Read it superbly to take back possession. Match day 1 in the Champions League, always exciting. And as soon as the teams were drawn into this particular group, we all thought, my goodness, that's a hard one to predict the outcome of.
Oh, well, the so-called group of death. It really is a competitive one, this one. Imperative you get off to a good start. You don't want to be playing catch-up with these two teams like that ahead of you.
Rakitic. A case of holding the opposition by whatever means. It's a Barcelona corner. Short corner it is. That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly.
Goal
Certainly a quick start there. What a finish.
गोल देखो गोल.
Let's have a look at that again.
Barcelona भाई.
He's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it though.
इसीलिए नहीं लिया. अगर हार जाती तो मैं लेता था. और अपन को रियल मैड्रिड वर्सेस बार्सिलोना करना है टूर्नामेंट में. टूर्नामेंट चल रहा है. ठीक है भाई, देखता हूँ. What time?
So the game has restarted and it's Barcelona in front. Moussa Dembele now. Kane. Son. Now Harry Kane. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Now Jordi Alba. Coutinho. Rakitic on the ball. Ivan Rakitic. Eriksson. Fine ball from Eriksson.
अरे नहीं यार.
Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
साला.
On the ball, Luis Suarez. the pass weighted by Suarez. Lionel Messi. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? He's in with a chance. And the goal kick will be next.
मैसी भाई मैसी आ गया था यार ये लोग बहुत खतरनाक खेल रहे हैं
Tongan with it. Well, the more you watch Spurs on the Champions League stage, the more you think, Lee, they have a chance of lifting that coveted trophy.
Yeah, there's a few more pieces of the jigsaw to go in for me, but they are a team to be reckoned with. Every part of their team is emerging as a real talent, and put them all together.
देख रहे हैं भाई छुड़ा ले रहे हैं लोग बॉल
You'll be hard pressed to find a better save than that. Lloris.
मैसी
And Barca's corner.
नहीं जीत सकते भाई तुम इजी तो नहीं जीत सकते ये मैच क्या मारा था यार मैसी ने
Played into the centre of the box. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Wasn't great in possession there, Davis. And it's with Coutinho. Moussa Dembele now. Relentless high pressing. Son. Manoeuvring his way forward. Dele Alli. Let's see, can they square the game? And he's done well to tip it over the bar. A corner to Tottenham it is, as they
बहुत
try to
अच्छा
get on
खेला था भाई
level
अपन
terms.
ने बहुत अच्छा ये गोल होना था कायदे से ये बहुत अच्छा खेला अपन ने
And he's fired over the corner. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud of that headed attempt.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average, to be fair.
Now here's Piqué. Barca maintain possession, advantage. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
येलो कार्ड
Very
मिल
good
गया
use
भाई
of
सन
advantage
को
there by the official,
Heung-min Son.
letting the play carry on, and then only subsequently handing out the yellow card.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the fans want. They want to see the game going on. They don't want to see it stopped for something like that. You can always go back and book the player later.
Coutinho prepared to fire. Thundered clear. Christian Eriksen now. Lionel Messi. And now Coutinho. Couldn't keep it. Vidal. And
हाँ
a Tottenham Hotspur
अब
free
मिला
kick coming
foul.
up.
अरे
Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, it's been a decent half for Barcelona. The coach still has some work to do at half-time, though. Ball retention has to improve a little bit if they're going to dominate in the second half. Possession could be key.
Now here's Piqué. Ivan Rakitic. Coutinho. Jordi Alba. He has plenty of support. Rakitic. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Vertonghen. Davis. And he could face genuine difficulties. They won't complain about having won the
Yeah.
corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage.
अच्छा खेल रहे हैं यार लोग
And firing it into the area. Well, the clearance half-hearted. And the danger clear. Dele Alli. Dembele.
बहुत सही बहुत सही.
Spurs trying to use space to good effect. And even Ter Stegen might wonder how on earth he got there. Corner given to
भाई ये
Spurs.
गोल था यार. सेव कर लिया उसने. डस्टेगन है ये. बहुत तगड़ा खेल रहे हैं लोग.
Corner kick played in. And it nestles on the back of the net. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur.
गोल
who
मार
now
दिया
are
बाबा.
on
बार्सिलोना से
terms.
नहीं हारेंगे. गोल देखो भाई गोल.
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets. What a header.
Well, a bit more analysis as regards the goal.
पाइप में मुंडी मार लिया उसने. देखने लायक गोल है भाई, देखने लायक. हैरी केन ने किया गोल.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled
Barabar.
out, one apiece. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Ivan Rakitic. This is Vidal. Coutinho.
क्या
Lionel
पास
Messi.
खेल रहे भाई.
The shot decidedly
क्लास ही है
lacking
इनकी भाई,
accuracy.
Well,
क्लास
he
है.
had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Vertonghen with it. Well, the first 45
एक-एक की
minutes have
बराबरी.
come and gone here in Catalonia.
ये मैच फंसा है भाई.
Really committed for...
लग रहा है कि थोड़ा सा फॉर्मेट चेंज करना चाहिए अब. फॉर्मेट नहीं जम रहा मुझे.
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they weren't so very evenly matched. Now Dyer. Given away by Tottenham.
हक दी है. अपन ने बहुत गंदा हक दिया है.
Vidal with the through ball. No worries for the keeper. And the flag has gone up here.
Offside था,
the
offside.
decision.
ये देखो ऑफसाइड होता है ये. पहले ही घुस गया मैसी. मैसी नहीं है और कोई है.
He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. And Messi, it might be the moment to get them ahead. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Corner for Barcelona. He's driven in the corner. Suarez! And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
Lionel Messi. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And a throw-in forthcoming.
बहुत तेज खेल रहे हैं लोग.
Jordi Alba. Rakitic on the ball. And now Suarez. Tremendous block. Eric Dyer robbed of possession. And Messi. Rakitic. It could be up for grabs. Oh, it's up. Lionel Messi! And this time, it's in.
यार
Let's see that again. It's a decent save from the keeper, but it bounces back into play. Where were his defenders? The strikers there.
ना तेज खेल रहा
pushes it
भाई
into the
वो,
net.
बहुत तेज खेल रहा है.
Now having fallen behind, what sort of response will that elicit from this Spurs team? Dembele
ये छूट
has
गई
lost
अपने
it.
से बॉल.
It's an excellent looking attack from Coutinho, but will they be able to produce from this position? It was a fine looking attack, but now they've given the ball away. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. Half an hour remaining then. Lionel Messi. Messi looking for the through ball. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Dele Alli! Well, that attempt was never going to trouble the scoreboard.
गोल होना था भाई ये डेली
Well,
एले.
as a youngster, technique. He
गोल
didn't
होना
have
था
any there.
भाई, अपन ने भी अच्छा खेले थे यार. गोल हो जाता तो बराबर हो जाते.
Sergio Roberto. Lionel Messi. Given away by Busquets.
अरे
Has
नहीं
custody
यार.
of it, Dyer. Lionel Messi. Opportunity it is. Oh, and couldn't convert.
देखना पड़ेगा भाई, ये तो मेरे को गोल लग रहा था कि गोल हो जाएगा. बाजू से निकल गई.
They're trying to get right into his face. Moussa Dembele now. Davinson Sanchez. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Now Dyer. Eric Dyer robbed of
अरे
possession.
यार.
Coutinho. And options in the centre. Now, what can he do here? Useful cross towards the near post. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Eric Dyer. Dele Alli. And fine vision from Dele Alli. So a goal kick is what's coming up here.
गंदा है यार ये गेम तो. मैंने गंदा हागा है भाई, हागा है. ये सब अच्छे पास मतलब दौड़ नहीं रहा ना यार तेज.
With their noses in front.
बीच से निकाल दिया भाई टांगों के.
All the
टांगों के बीच से
Barcelona
निकाल
players
दिया
will be
उसने.
looking up at the clock, that's for sure. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate lead. Will they rue those missed chances? They could be costly.
An easy one for Lloris. That is how to apply the pressure. Rakitic on the ball. He has teammates to play it to. And now Suarez.
अरे
Throw in forthcoming for Barca.
ये फॉर्मेशन अपना नहीं है भाई.
And a substitution in the offing. Dembele. Luis Suarez at the ready. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Let's see what he has in store for them. And Messi. Eriksen. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Rakitic on the ball. Now Busquets. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Trippier has lost possession. Well, let's see, does he mean business? And it's Busquets. Tremendous block. Kane. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. An authoritative challenge. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Suarez!
Offside.
He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from their lead.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Offside.
Trippier now. So, the end of the game, and a disappointing start for Tottenham Hotspur. Where did it all go wrong tonight? It's not the beginning they had in mind in the context of this Champions League season.
It's not a disaster, it's only game 1. You can't afford any more slip-ups. That result will eat away at the players until game 2 comes along.
The thing about Lionel Messi is we expect that he'll take games by the scruff of the neck, and he's done that this evening. Short corner it is.
हार गए भाई यार.
It is opening night, a huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And welcome to one of the most football-crazy cities anywhere in Europe. We're in Dortmund, famed, of course, for the famous Yellow Wall. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It is Borussia Dortmund up against Inter.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Roman Bürki begins in goal. Marcel Schmelzer plays with Lukas Piszczek as fullbacks. And the idea tonight is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
A few years ago, there were many who wondered if Dortmund would still be around, but they certainly bounced back and, of course, got to the Champions League final in 2013. They are a fabulous football club, Lee.
Well, they are, and one word springs to mind for me, charisma. Really like this club. I think they've got everything that a neutral watching a game in the Champions League would cherish. Great ground, great atmosphere, both home and away when they turn up. And also, they've got a great kit.
He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Matchday 1 in the Champions League, always exciting. And as soon as the teams were drawn into this particular group, we all thought, my goodness, that's a hard one to predict the outcome of.
Oh, well, the so-called group of death, it really is a competitive one, this one. Imperative you get off to a good start. You don't want to be playing catch-up when there's two teams like that ahead of you.
Mario Götze. And Philippe. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Here's Icardi. Raja Nainggolan. Perisic.
Oh!
Nainggolan. The cross is on. And cleared away. Pulisic. Now Philippe. Pulisic now. Possession ceded by Dortmund. This is Asamoah. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Mario Götze. Delaney. Now Philippe. And Witsel with it. Now Miranda. Nainggolan on the move. Can he give them the lead? And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
यही साला बार्सिलोना के खिलाफ नहीं हुआ यार.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. And back playing here with Inter, the team holding the advantage. And Witsel with it. Here's Götze now. Maximilian Philippe. The ball with Marco Reus. And Götze manoeuvring his way forward. Oh, it's off the post. Steered out of play and a throw-in coming up. Running with the ball confidently, Axel Witsel. And it's Maximilian Philippe. The object of the exercise is to keep them out. And it is a Dortmund corner. And a short corner is the preferred option here. Wonderful block. Surely the equaliser. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
खतरनाक खेल रहे हैं. मैं भूल गया था कि भाई मेरी ब्लू वाली टीम है.
He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. Delaney. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Attending to his defensive chores. Pulisic now. Teamwork might be the key. Maximilian Philippe! And Philippe. Staunch rearguard action. Corner coming up for Dortmund. They've elected to go for the short corner. Bit untidy, Götze. Thumped clear. Now Thomas Delaney. Here's Piszczek. Maximilian Philippe. The tackle crisp and accurate. And a throw in it's going to be.
इनको पता डी तक जाने नहीं देना है.
Philip. Nainggolan. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Royce. Miranda doing the blocking.
वो देख वो खड़ा है
Given away by Inter.
क्या हगड़ा प्लेयर है
I think, Lee, we all look forward, don't we, to the various stages of the Champions League, from the group stage to the knockout stages. Each has its own dynamic. And it's a quality pass. Nainggolan. Marco Reus. Now, Philip. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. The ball with Marco Reus. And it's Royce on the run. Now Philip. And delivered towards the back post. Well clattered away. And it's a story of forward momentum. And there the first half ends here in Dortmund.
अपन एक से आगे हैं इंटर मायामी
The second half begins. Inter in front. And now passing it through. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. And close to goal.
अरे नहीं यार
Pulisic. And Witsel with it. Maximilian Philip.
तुमसे आता है
आपको आता है ना?
हाँ? वो आता है
हाँ,
चलाओ
आता है ना?
चल आ बैठ आ जाओ भाई कोई फुटबॉल खिलाता हूँ मैं खेलो ना ये आए हैं फुटबॉल खेलने रुको 1 मिनट कैमरा लगाने दो चल भाई बैठ जा आजा उसको नहीं गंदी चीज है वो गंदी चीज है क्या है वो गंदी चीज है ना हाँ
नहीं है तो गंदी चीज
है
नहीं
ना
हाँ है ना
गंदी चीज है ना
आपको गंदी चीज है
चल खेल
नो 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 नो
दबाओ ना भाई साहब खेलेंगे अब गेम ये देखो कंप्यूटर भी चला लेते हैं ये कंप्यूटर भी चला लेता है अब खेलना नहीं है मेरे को खेलने दो मैं बता रहा हूँ कैसे खेलते हैं हाँ
And it's gone out of play for the Dortmund throw-in.
फुटबॉल वाला गेम है
Delaney. He has teammates to play it to. Now Thomas Delaney. Pulisic. Oh, can he make this move count? Crossing possibilities. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead. but he's looked very, very lively as well.
आपको बताइए ना देखो तो
अरे बंद कर देते हो तुम। लाओ, बंद नहीं करना है, जीतना है अपन को। 1 मिनट बस, एक बार बस ये वाला बस खेल लेंगे, ये वाला बस। हाँ क्या क्या हो गया, क्या हो गया? अरे कीबोर्ड में गाड़ी चला रहा है, बैठ जा। कीबोर्ड में गाड़ी चला रहा है। देखो अब मेरे को खेलने दो। हाँ नहीं, वो गंदी चीज है, वो गंदी चीज है, माउस को नहीं, गंदी चीज है वो।
Always difficult to stop Marco Reus. Effective challenge.
नहीं
Inter have given
यार।
away possession. And it's Maximilian Philipp. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
सब्स्टिट्यूट हो गया, सब्स्टिट्यूट।
नहीं खेलना
क्या
नहीं खेलना
लग गई?
आपको नहीं खेलना है
तो क्या करना, जाना है?
हाँ
रुको, हम छोड़ के आ रहे हैं, इनको छोड़ आऊं जरा भाई मैं। चल। रुक जा। भाई अपन, मेरा भांजा है, वो बहुत परेशान करता है। उसके ही मन से चीज़ें होनी चाहिए, नहीं तो भाई वो सबकी ऐसी तैसी कर देता है, नानी नाना को बता देता है।
It's with Milan Skriniar. Versalico dispossessed. Axel Witsel. And Witsel with it. Now Philipp. Kagawa. Maximilian Philipp. Advantage, Borussia Dortmund. Asamoah. Miranda has it. It's with Milan Skriniar. Versalco. And threading it forward. And Raja Nainggolan. Oh, surely. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2.
Perisic,
Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
पास डालने से ही गोल होता है भाई, डायरेक्ट गोल अगर मार रहे हो ना तो गोल नहीं हो रहा है। ये मैंने पास डाला और ये गोल, डायरेक्ट मारता तो वो पक्का सेव कर लेता।
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was
Perisic।
scored.
इसको भी बार्सिलोना वाले खरीदने वाले हैं अभी, पेरिसिच को।
So 2-0 now.
अब तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, अब नहीं हारूंगा।
And Witsel with it. Here's Götze now. Schmelzer. The ball with Marco Reus. Marco Reus. Vecino on the ball. Nainggolan. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. And it's gone in.
भाई गोल हो गया। अरे एंगल चेंज कर।
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Kagawa. Promising attacking route favoured by Kagawa. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the short lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek. With
काय का दे दिया भाई
He's a
इसने।
little unlucky.
The referee has gone back now to hand down the
जडेजा
yellow
है
card.
ये
Opted for the
जडेजा है।
laissez-faire approach. Most would say good refereeing, Lee.
No, it's absolutely spot on. Keep the game going as long as you can, but then you can always go back and book him after the ball's gone out of play. Good refereeing.
Given away. And this is Reus. Kagawa. Chance for Götze. Given away by Inter. Tremendous ball played through. Perisic. Can they convert?
अरे यार वो फाउल आउल दे ही नहीं रहा भाई।
Mario Götze. Given that we're in the second half, and it has got a bit ugly from the scoreline point of view, what positives can you find, Lee?
So, can I give Dortmund 5 out of 10 for that performance? You're too right, I can. Not good enough for me. All over the place at the back, disjointed, no cohesion. Need to get back on the training ground for me next week.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. He's feeling the pressure here. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Pulisic. Kagawa. Dahoud. Well, he's given us away. Just 10 minutes to go. And Danovic. Marco Reus. Oh, he fancies his chances. And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long-range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
Oh, he's really opened them up here. It could be the big moment for him. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Here's Piszczek.
जीत गए हैं फाइनली, अपन 84 मिनट हो गए, अपन 3-0 से आगे हैं।
Now Philip. Wolf with it. Teammates could potentially join in. Well, can he make this move count? And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers, mate, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
Royce taking this one. He failed to get it away properly. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
Vecino. And Politano with it. We have entered the final minute of normal time. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. An untidy there, Piszczek. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. It's with Milan Skriniar. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, really strong start, that's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. 1 game at a time, Derek, bit of a cliche.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this gargantuan night by Lee Dixon. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. And you can feel the atmosphere already, Lee. This should be a very significant occasion.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
This is the lineup for the home team. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode.
यार ये
It can
पट्टी
also
चल
go
रही
back
नीचे
to
से
a
दिख नहीं रहा मुझे.
4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the 3 just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Vincent Kompany plays alongside Nicolas Otamendi in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Fernandinho in central midfield. And leading the line is
पट्टी चल रही है
Sergio
यहाँ पे
Aguero.
नीचे.
Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Given away by City. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Fernandinho. Manchester City did lift a European trophy. The cup winners. Silva's glorious pass. The end product just wasn't there. And the danger cleared. And one of the star attractions, no doubt about it. Kevin De Bruyne in midfield. Lee, what sort of performance will we see from the Belgian?
Well, for me, Derek, he's the best all-round midfielder in the world. His range of passing is second to none.
Significant acreage for City to run into. Aguero in the middle. No-nonsense clearance. Sané. Sergio Aguero has it. A lot of momentum about this Manchester City attack. What can they do from here? look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. It's with David Silva. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Over the touchline for a throw-in. Oh, the block from Kompany. And behind it's gone for a corner. Corner kick played in. Well, thumped clear. Will there be a tangible end product? Sané. Aguero. He has plenty of support. Fernandinho. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. They've given it away. Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. Now, what can he do here? Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Fernandinho with it. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Sergio Aguero has it. Sané has it. Geometric precision. Given your roots, Lee, you know all about what City fans might be thinking.
Absolutely, second division relegation normally, but not now. Now all of a sudden it's Champions League.
It's with David Silva. Sané. He has time to play it over. Aguero! Splendid save to foil the header, Lee.
Yeah, it was. Goalkeepers are there for that reason. Strikers score. Goalies have got to keep the ball out the net.
Moving through the gears. And they'll have to throw it back in play. And this is Sané. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
ये गोल होना था यार.
Well, he's given it away. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Now Mendy. Sergio Aguero has it. Well, getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. David Silva! Corner for Manchester City. Taken by David Silva. It's still alive. And disappointingly, and with that, the first half.
First half हो गया.
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Walker. Aguero in the centre. And the throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. It's with David Silva. Fernandinho. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. And Clears his lines. Kevin De Bruyne, midfield. Or the referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Walker now. Fernandinho. De Bruyne now. Given away by City. Sergio Aguero has it. That's very much in the repertoire of Aguero. Leroy Sané. It's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up.
होगा यार कैसा होगा ये तो रिप्ले दिखाना था यार इनको
Sterling. Aguero. The opening goal. Due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead.
Sané.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
And so the game back in business. City ahead here. It's with David Silva. De Bruyne. Sterling has it. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Sterling. Walker now. Crossing possibilities. Fernandinho. Walker now. And the defender takes care of business. And Sterling has it. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10 it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Sterling. Incision with the pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. Fernandinho with it. They've given it away. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Oh, the block from Kompany. In search of the equaliser. And a deep corner into the centre of the area. Clattered away. And the cross not quite accurate enough. And this is Sané. Is it going to be? And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, a second goal for them here. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. David Silva has lost it. And showing fine vision. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. This could be an interesting avenue. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
High pressing at its best. Job done, ball one. And a good-looking ball. Given away by City. De Bruyne. Sterling. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Plenty of running room in the wide position. In by Sterling. Taking care of business defensively here. Just 10 minutes to go. Now, what can he do here? Lost possession. Fernandinho with it. Sterling. Great ball from Raheem Sterling. Keeper didn't quite do enough. And the keeper had to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a...
And a goal for City!
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch, gets his shot away, first time, nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And 5 minutes to go. And given away. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, for City, the creative teamwork has all come together tonight. The players are all on the same hymn sheet, the flow, the movement.
Excellent ball by Aguero. Not messing around with that clearance. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Thundered clear. Sterling. Crossing possibilities. That's excellent defending following the... cross. The tackle crisp and accurate. Sterling. And full time it is. Manchester City pick up all 3 points in this, their initial game of the Champions League season.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match one. Good.
It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day one in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the
Match
world.
start.
Old Trafford in Manchester. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It is Manchester United up against Olympique Lyonnais. Possession lost. This is the team, Manchester United, and in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done. Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
Pogba.
So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here.
Number 6,
On the ball, Morel. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Well, when I look at this group, these are the two strongest teams, rivals for that top spot position. Who will come out on top today? Maybe that'll be an indication of things to come.
Failed to hold it, Valencia. Running towards goal, one man to beat. Oh, he's missed it, Lee.
Still plenty of time to go, Derek, but they won't get a better chance than that.
Well, it's on nights like these, Lee, covering Manchester United, when you think back to all the greats who've played for the club in Europe. Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law, George Best, Roy Keane, the list goes on.
Well, absolutely. I think there's certain brands around the world you could say literally in every corner of the world and people who know what you're talking about, and Manchester United is one of those.
Antonio Valencia in possession. Lingard. And now this is Lingard. And dispossessed. It's with Aouar. And Ndombele. And a chance to level it. And that is offside. This is Chris Smalling. Jesse Lingard. And it's Fred. Oh, he fancies his chances. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Well, those who've grown up supporting Manchester United, Lee, feel that the club should always be pushing for honours and always be pushing for Champions League glory.
Well, yes, success is ingrained into the woodwork in this famous club. It really is. The history, it sort of looms over the players, over the back of the stand, and sometimes that pressure can be a little bit too much.
Aouar. He's got the right idea with that pass. Up a dead end, alas. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. Now the execution of the corner. And he's clear his lines. That's a sumptuous ball from Alexis Sanchez. danger cleared. And Depay on the ball. Oh, they've lost it. Nemanja Matic has it. Antonio Valencia in possession. Matic on the ball. Young. Here is Fred. Nemanja Matic has it. And Lingard. Low one in there. Toussaint. Nabil Fekir. And Depay on the ball. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. And now this is Lingard. There's a slide rule pass. And it's played into the centre. No-nonsense clearance. Ndombele. It's a weighted pass. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Young. Alexis Sanchez. He's going forward well here. Effective challenge. Here's Ndombele. Traore. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Depay. Crossing possibilities. Ball's gone. Memphis Depay. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais. Here is Fred. And Lingard. And it's Fred. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Nabil Fekir. Ndombele. An incisive pass. A cross lacking guile and accuracy. And the referee has given them a corner. And that's a deep corner. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Another corner. Corner kick played over. And they deal with the threat this time. Will he play it in? The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Lingard. Romelu Lukaku now. Mendy. Toussaint. Valencia sloppy there. The first half story has been written here at Old Trafford tonight. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Bertrand Traore has it. Traore. And Lucas Toussaint. And Aouar. Fred with it. Nemanja Matic has it. Ndombele. It's with Toussaint. On the ball, Raphael. Here's Ndombele. Raphael. He has time to play it over. Oh, a lovely ball. Steered out of play, and a throw-in coming up. It's with Toussaint. And with the ball here, Marcelo. On the ball, Morel. Mendy. Moving through the gears. Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard distributing. Alexis Sanchez! And a goal here for Manchester United.
हुए आते ना भाई फिर उसका
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
क्या गोल किया है
Well, a second goal for them here.
Manchester United. Number 7, Alexis
Morel.
Sanchez.
Well, he's given us away. And it's Nabil Fekir and Bertrand Traoré. We certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, speculative. Worth an effort. 2 goals down. Why not?
This is Chris Smalling. Given away by Manchester United. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Tremendous block. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku! Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
क्या हगा है यार भाई अपन ने
And Depay on the ball.
Derek, I still can't believe that didn't go in. What a save.
Pogba has it. Matic on the ball. Given away by Manchester United. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Nemanja Matic has it. Pogba. And that's vision for you from Paul Pogba. Toussaint. And Depay on the ball. Here's Ndombele. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. But
बता
didn't
लिया
quite
ये
do enough. So now a corner.
फ्री का कॉर्नर ले लिया यार
And that's a deep corner. Clattered away. So a throw in here. On the ball, Morel. Well, can he make this move count? Memphis Depay! Well, he's missed it, and you have to be opportunistically when you're chasing a game.
2 goals down. You've got to take chances like that, Derek.
Marçal. Toussaint. Pogba has it. Pogba unable to keep the ball. Given away by Pogba. And I must say it's a fine-looking attack. But what can they do from this position? Oh, Memphis Depay! Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. A really sumptuous ball. Alexis Sanchez might mean business. Corner awarded to Manchester United. Substitution time it is. Over it comes. Well, it might still work out for them. Crossing possibilities. And putting his... Oh, surely. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping.
आ गई थी यार अपने पास तक बॉल
Throw-ins given. Ndombele. And a throw-in forthcoming. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Pogba has it. Ashley Young. Romelu Lukaku now. Excellent challenge. It's with Toussaint. Ndombele. And Luka Toussaint. Lingard. Lukaku. Nothing wrong with that idea.
नहीं यार.
Tremendous block.
ये तो गोल होना था भाई. बॉल आने के बाद थोड़ी सी स्पीड स्लो हो जा रही है प्लेयरों की.
And a strong tackle. It's with Toussaint. Bertrand Traoré has it. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Well, he's setting the table for his team. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Chris Smalling has been cautioned here by the referee.
Well, that's not the first time you've said that in your career, Derek.
The electronic board is still alive.
2 minutes.
And Ndombele. And Toussaint. Wonderful block. The referee has given a corner. And over comes the corner. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Full time, and Manchester United claim all 3 points in their opening fixture in the Champions League.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match one. Good, strong start. That result will give everybody confidence, especially the players. Well done.
All in all, Lee, a dazzling performance put in by Alexis Sanchez.
भरपूर गेम
Well,
खेला
he
भाई.
played well, scored a goal. Your family will be really...
ओम ओम आयला है इस स्ट्रीम में आया है भाई. ओम ओम ओपी गेम खेल ले अपन. ओम भाई चैट नहीं आ रही यार स्क्रीन पे, पता है, तभी मैसेज नहीं देख पा रहे हैं भाई लोगों के अपन को. फ़ोन में देखनी पड़ रही है चैट. अभी चैट की सेटिंग नहीं की है मैंने अभी. घर वाले फ़ोन में चैट पढ़ रहा हूँ. चैट को थोड़ी ऊपर कर दूं क्या? इसको भी थोड़ा सा ऊपर. गेम खेल रहे अपन. अरे इसमें तो दिख रहा है भाई मैसेज, मोबाइल में तो दिख रहे हैं चैट वैट सब। चैट की सेटिंग कर दें जरा अपन, चैट का बॉक्स जो है ना और बड़ा कर दे रहे हैं, लेकिन ना जब मैं गेम खेलता हूँ तब नहीं दिख रहा है। चैट तब नहीं आ रही है भाई। लाइव एंड कर दूं क्या? लाइव एंड कर दूं सोच रहा हूँ, बहुत देर हो गई भाई। 12 बजे करीब से मैं लाइव कर रहा हूँ। चलो भाई एंड करते स्ट्रीम आप।